What is up, YTPC? Andrew here, aka Bluefin Piper, coming at you from a pretty nice Saturday afternoon here in New Jersey. Not too bad. It's actually been very nice the last few days in the low 60s, almost spring-like. Today's a little colder, a little breeze. Seems like it's always a little windy out here when I'm trying to make a video, but otherwise not too bad. Still got some sun out, blue skies, so no complaints. Sadly, I am here in New Jersey and not in Nashville at the Muletown show. I wasn't able to get out there due to a work trip that I need to take that wouldn't allow me to get to Nashville and back in time. So just a shout out to all my friends out there in the YTPC who are at the Muletown show. I'm sure you guys are having a great time. I've already seen a few videos, but looking forward to seeing more pictures and videos from all of you there. And I'm with you in spirit. Hopefully next year I'll get to Briarworks and the Muletown show. All right, well today I thought since Cornell and Diehl is going to be re-releasing another small batch blend, and this time it's going to be the Beast. I thought it would be a good time to right on cue, there goes my beast fin. I thought it would be a good time to take a look. This tin is actually from the last release, which was February of 21. So it's got a couple years of age on it. And I thought it'd be a good time to do a first impressions, try it out and see what I thought, because it would, if I do like it, then maybe I want to pick up a few more tins when they have the latest release available. Interesting blend. This is actually a blend that I've been wanting to try. I wanted to try for a long time. I wasn't able to get any of the original release. And then I know it was available in 2019, especially at Chicago, at the Chicago Pipe Show. They actually had it in big bricks. And I made the mistake of waiting to pick some up. And when I got back around to the table, it was all gone. That said, we got this tin a few years ago and it's ready. It's about time to open it up and try it out. For those of you that don't know, this is a interesting blend, not for everyone, I'm sure. It is heavy Perique blend. The theme around it is from Aleister Crowley and I guess the stories that he used to smoke straight Perique soaked in rum. Craziness to go along with the whole occultist thing that is surrounding him. But this blend here from Cornell and Diehl is Acadian Perique, Red Virginia Cavendish, Black Cavendish, and Dark Fired Kentucky. And it is soaked in spiced rum for a number of days. All right, sounds pretty interesting. And with that, why don't we just open it up and take a look? Here we go. See if we get any puff here. Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Didn't really expect any, but all right. Yeah, we only have one flyer in this one. All right, here we go. Let's give you guys a look. Let's take a little whiff. Oh my. Wow. Gotta say, fermented Perique is definitely not the best smelling thing in my mind. I've never actually had a chance to smell just a bag of Perique, straight Perique, and I can imagine now why people always go, ooh. The first impression is just something probably related to like fishing, when you have some like fish carcasses and they've been sitting there in the sun, which I know isn't good, but if you give it a chance and kind of get through that, you can definitely pick up the rum. You get some of that kind of sweet, almost like, for me, it's kind of like banana sweetness from the rum. You definitely pick that up. But that Perique is really, really funky, and it's kind of right in your face, smacking you. So it's really all I'm getting from the tin note. And again, I'll give you guys a look. You can see this is ribbon cut. It's just got a lot of dark Perique ribbons in here, and Virginia. You can see since it's all Cavendish too, it's just a lot of dark ribbons. But hopefully you're getting a good look there. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to load a pipe, and I thought today it is March and it's Meerschaum Madness time, so I am smoking my Lee Van Cleef-esque Moose and Mere. I know the Lee Van Cleefs, I think in general, are supposed to have that kind of fumed rim, but when I bought it anyway, they said it was a Lee Van Cleef. But either way, nice little mirror. I'm going to load it up. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. And as you can see, if you can, smoked down quite a bit of this blend, more than halfway, small pipe, but I wanted to try to get a feel for it. And before we get into the tasting profile, as far as the moisture level goes, out of the tin, actually, surprisingly, you'd think for a blend that's soaked in rum, it would be moist, but really not bad at all. I would say maybe minimal dry time. If you like your tobacco really dry, you could dry it for 10 minutes, but it felt perfect right out of the tin to me. All right, so let's get to it. So right out of the bat, just get this out of the way. Serious pepper bomb, as you would expect from a blend called the Beast and a heavy Perique blend. This one is no joke. I'm a fan of strong peppery retrohales, and this definitely it checks that box. If you don't like strong peppery retrohales, don't even bother with this blend. This one, if you take our good friend Mel, the Garbage Man Piper, if you take a Garbage Man Piper puff and retrohale on this one, you will definitely have some eye watering going on. Similar in strength, I would say, to maybe San Sepolcro, which is another really strong retrohale, spicy peppery retrohale. As far as taste goes, kind of surprising. Initial lights, you definitely pick up the rum off the bat, and in the background, especially if you kind of take it slow, which I think this is a blend that's definitely suited for kind of sipping and just trying to kind of enjoy. It's definitely not an all-day smoke. If you just take your time, you get the rum, you get that Kentucky comes through for me in the background, very much in the background, but you get kind of that smoky, kind of sweet, kind of barbecue-y, meaty kind of notes from the Kentucky, which is nice. But certainly that kind of fermented funk is there from the Perique. And as you smoke down the bowl, it started to pick up some more tanginess from the Red Virginias. And as far as the Cavendish goes, I think it lends a kind of creamy mouthfeel. So I think it's helping to kind of mellow the smoke. There's really no harshness at all, no tongue bite, no real pepperiness in the mouth, which is surprising. I'm not getting a ton of pepper on the tongue. But yeah, that retrohale is going to knock you down. And what I'm finding, I'm really struggling to get a ton of flavor out of this blend. And I'm going to have to smoke it some more. But, I think, the retrohale and the pepper is so strong that it seems to be kind of dominating. And it takes a while for that to kind of, mellow out and get, give you back get your palate reset so that you can kind of get some of the regular flavors coming out of this blend. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not getting, it's nothing that I'm finding unpleasant from a flavor profile, but it's just, it's not, certainly not for me, it's not a huge amount, a ton of flavor, and not getting a lot of flavor, from the Red Virginias other than that tanginess. So really you get kind of that kind of sweeter kind of rum notes with some of that Kentucky in the background, and then just that kind of fermented funk as well, kind of all mixing together. So it's almost this kind of rich umami kind of spiciness, like if you're having maybe some really spicy like Thai food or something like that. I don't know what else to kind of compare it to. It's certainly not like a blend I've had before. The rum notes are kind of similar to maybe Windjammer, but that's kind of where the comparison ends. So there you go, guys. I just want to give you a quick first impressions. I'm going to continue to finish this and smoke it. And, I do think this is a blend that, that I'll kind of enjoy smoking, but it's definitely not something that I would cellar up heavily. One thing I wanted to note at the end here is that I'm going to be interested. I will definitely get a tin of the new release, because I'm assuming it's going to be using their new Perique they're getting from that single farm they're using for all their Perique now. So it could be a little bit different flavor profile, given they'll have that Perique versus this Acadian Perique that's in here, I would assume. We'll see. All right. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions of the Beast from Cornell and Diehl. Till next time, I wish you all tight lines. Happy smokes. Take care.